Give those beats every day. Pull up at the studio. And there's one little secret that I'm going to break down on this podcast for every producer. If you want to get a placement.
I got to tell you, it's kind of noisy when you touch the mic too.
Okay, my bad.
No, you good.
I'm excited.
I know.
I'm excited.
I already know.
So check this out. There's one little secret. If you want to get near an artist, you got to hit it where they ain't. Okay, it's like in baseball. You want to get on base? Hit it where nobody is looking, where nobody's standing. The engineer is the closest person to the artist. The engineer is the most slept on person. It gets no love, no attention. Nobody's sliding into the DMs. Nobody's building a relationship. Nobody's trying to help the engineer. They're always trying to help the manager or the artist or whoever. You want to get to an artist? Let's go back to that studio session real quick. What are the magic words?
Marcus, pull up the beat.
Come on. Magic words. Well, how do you get a list of engineers who are close to artists? You got to go do your research. You got to go study the game. If I were a young producer in the game right now, I would pick my 50 favorite artists, big, medium, small. Keyword small is very important. And I would make a list of their engineers and I'll be like, how could I help you? Is there something I could do to help? Maybe I have some software that they need. Let me help you with some software. Or maybe, you just show them love or you connect them with somebody. Just show love to the engineer. Get a good relationship with the engineer. Next thing you know, engineer's oh, your beats are dope. I'm going to pull them up for the artist. Next thing you know, you're sitting in the studio with the engineer and the artist becomes familiar with you because you're just part of the crew. One day, artist's going to be like, man, you got some beats, right? Yeah, I got beats right here. Boom. Next thing you know, artist is in the booth, according to your beat, all because you showed love to the engineer. It's the cheat code to the entire music game.
Where would you start by trying to find those engineers?
Well, for 2 Chainz, for example, his engineer is kind of known now. His name is Nolan. But look on the Snapchats. Ask people in the camp. So just if you're looking at 2 Chainz, you can pretty much find out who his friends are. You can find out who his DJ is. You can find out who certain producers are that have worked with him. Be like, who's 2 Chainz' engineer? And just ask. And I would ask 10 people. If I had an artist I was looking for, 2 Chainz. Okay, say it's my goal to work with 2 Chainz. I'll then ask 10 people around them who the engineer is, and I'll get the answer. Absolutely, it'll be done. If somebody were to DM me, 2 Chainz' engineer's name, his name is Nolan. I'll just respond that quick. It's easy for me to respond. Boom, that easy. Now, if it's a young artist and they don't have an engineer, they just record at different studios, then it's probably somebody like me, their manager, who, I used to pull up Travis Porter's beats for him. I used to engineer GarageBand. We recorded all the way turned up on GarageBand.
Yeah.
$100 microphone, top 10 record in the country. I'm pulling that up. And it was on a Vibe beat off SoundClick.
Hey, shout out to
Vibe.
Crazy, right? Off of SoundClick. Allowed the record to be downloaded for free. Guess who got paid? Vibe. Because he allowed it downloaded for free.
Right.
Crazy, right? So yeah, that's what I would do. It's just simple hustle techniques. Just pull out a sheet of paper, start making lists. That's how. Sometimes we get too fancy in our heads and we get too strategic and we overthinking stuff. But nah, it's simple. It's simple. I guarantee you, I could get, okay, so I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to take my own advice because in my Quantopia podcast, my secret podcast, I want to start interviewing people like Virgil Abloh and Jerry Lorenzo. And I want to interview for example, Rich the Kid about finessing. I want to interview Mike Will about certain things. So it's I'm going to take the same practice that I'm teaching the producers and I'm going to do it because I want to interview these people.
You flip the mic up a little bit.
Yeah, my bad. Oh,
it was angled up.
Like that?
Oh, other way.
Boom, right there. So yeah, I'm going to take these same practices. I made a list in my notebook yesterday of all the relationships I have. And then I'm building out the list of people I want to interview.
Like a web.
Exactly. This person knows this person. So then that person, let me find 5 people around that person. Let me hit them up. And then how could I get in the same room? That's the goal. You could do like D.A. Doman, load up the beat emails every single day. That should be a part of the playbook. Like the goal is to run a play. It's like, say we're a football team and you got one play that nobody can stop. Why would you ever run another play? It's like, these are plays that are defined. Like Mike Will pulling up to the studio every day. Boom, 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 boom. D.A. Doman emailing every day. Boom, boom, boom. I would love to see. Like now D.A. Doman had to like do his research to find my email. But it's like, he shot it every day, but you can't be mad. Like he never got mad at me for not recording on his beats. He would call me. He would be like, yo, y'all record? Be like, nah. But he would still shoot the email. He never got discouraged. And even though we never got on him, other big artists did. Like, think about having a record like ZZ off of sending emails every day for 9 years.
Right.
I'd do it.